Hello, good afternoon, amazing AIS educators. Welcome to another YouTube video on Wednesday. So let's talk all things Odoo, because when we onboard a new system that interfaces with human beings and other established systems, there is the possibility and chance and reality of a fertile ground for miscommunication, lack of communication, misunderstanding, and frustration. And I'd like to attempt to clear some of that up. So let's start with the check-in, check-out machine. We know that it is our professional obligation to check in and check out each day. By checking in and checking out, that data is then recorded on a spreadsheet. And that spreadsheet is informed by the admin assistants. They literally take the data from check-in, check-out, and put it on the form. That form is then shared with me, and I make sure that everything is as accurate as can be remembered. So the point of this is, when I say remembered, if there's a moment when you haven't checked in or checked out, we might not know if you're here or not. And so the potential for human error on my part and the admin assistant's part is large. Please check in. Please check out. Now let's talk about the idea of a pay deduction. I know that there is some worry now that Odoo has been sending you lots of emails, and Human Resources has asked you to log into Odoo to check your leave balance, that you might be getting a lot of notifications of times that you have potentially forgot to check in. It happens. I've done it. We've done it. We've all been there. Or the opposite of checking out. I think part of the fear is that the time that you have been late or early checking in and checking out, that those times would be aggregated together, and then a calculation for a deduction would take place. So let me say, no, that is not happening. We are not aggregating leaving early or arriving late into a lump that equals money. You're not getting deducted. I'm going to say this one more time. You are not getting deducted. What we don't want to generate is a culture of fear and compliance based on the stick of your paycheck. We don't want to do that. So the big ask is to sign in and sign out. And if I were an employee that was looking at my Odoo account and it was saying that I had a few minutes here and a few minutes there, and then all of a sudden it was, oh, I'm going to take a day's pay, or I'm going to lose a day's pay, I would be thinking to myself, well, what about all the times when I didn't have a lunch period? What about all the times that I arrived early? What about all the times that I stayed late? What about all the hours that I've put in after school and on the weekends? Would I be counted for that? We don't want that here. It is not our purpose. And that's why I'm going to spiral back to fertile ground for confusion, frustration, lack of communication. That has happened here. Like, owning that. That has happened. And I'm sorry. As we onboard these new systems, there's some growing pains, euphemisms around, oh, it's teething problems, there's kinks in the system. Yeah, there's a lot of kinks, and if your hose got bent the wrong way and you're frustrated, sorry, you are not getting deducted. We value you way more than a check-in, check-out machine, but you still need to check in and check out. Please. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that helps to alleviate some of the frustration and fear. Please reference this video. If someone says, no, we're going to take your pay, no, reference this video. Please. One last thing. As we move forward and we use the check-in and the check-out machine, it eventually, not today, not next week, not next month, eventually there could be human error that precipitates you losing a day's pay because we didn't know if you checked in or checked out. It's human error. Let's avoid that situation. Let's all help each other out. Let's all reduce our stress and our workload. We can do it. Have a lovely, lovely, windy Wednesday. I appreciate all of you. Thanks so much. Take care.